Everybody, Mr. Wagner here. Flappy Birds 11 is the one we're working on today. Let me show you what we're going to do. All right, so if I look at my Flappy Bird game, I got Fabby, he's sitting there just bobbing up and down. But when I click, I want you to notice how he sort of turns at an angle. See that? And then when he falls, he's falling like straight head down. Okay, so basically what we need to do is we need to be able to figure out how to get his angle to work. And in order to do that, there's one real key point that I need to explain. And that is when we draw Fabby down here, let's see where we're drawing Fabby. All right, so when we're drawing Fabby down here, I want you to notice we're always drawing the image and we're always sort of drawing it with whatever rectangle we're in. So there's the image and there's the rectangle. Okay, now that being said, basically what we need to do is we need to be able to save a copy of that image so that then we can manipulate the image angle, because then we're redrawing it here on line 204. Okay, so what we're going to do first off, we're going to go up to our bird class. Where is our bird class? Here's our bird class. And notice here we have self-image equals self.image convert alpha. That's great. That's the original copy of our image, but let's drop in here self.image copy. I'm going to make a new variable called image copy equals self.image.copy. Okay. Now we have to use the dot copy because we're actually copying that object. We can't just say self-image copy equals self-image because that would be like two links to the same thing. Okay, so we need a copy of that image. Now, when we go down into our bird, into update, the class, we're on line 98, 99, 100. This is where we are actually calculating how far the bird is falling, where the bird is being drawn, because that's at self.rect.y. All right, so let's talk about gravity for a second, okay? Now, the first thing you need to know is, remember, we are always adding to gravity so that if our bird is moving up, going up, then that gravity is actually going to be a negative value, okay? And if the bird is sort of staying steady, then that gravity is going to be close-ish to zero. And if gravity is really sort of high, like a number 2 or 3 or something, then maybe that'd be like a 45-degree going down. And if it's really high, then we're doing a nosedive with the bird. Okay, so you need to think about where that gravity is. And this is basically an if statement. We're going to say if self.grav is greater than equal to 7, meaning we are doing a nosedive, then we are going to do this. We're going to say self.image equals pygame. Now this is a pygame command, .transform, .rotate. Okay, we are rotating the bird. We are rotating the image copy. Okay, and we are going to rotate that minus 90. So that bird is going to be taking a nosedive if the gravity is greater than 7. Okay, we are also if, let's say, self.grav is greater than equal to 5, Okay, this means it's sort of taken a nosedive, but it hasn't fully taken a nosedive yet. So we're going to do self.image equals pygame.transform.rotate self image copy, and we're going to say minus 45, just 45 degrees angled down. And we're going to say else, elif self.grav is greater than equal to -2. And we're going to say self.image equals self.image copy. Okay, so we're just going to use that copy of the image. And then else, we're actually flapping up because we're less than -2, meaning we are like -3, -4, meaning the bird is moving up. So we're going to say self.image equals pygame .transform.rotate self.image copy, and we're going to go up in a 45-degree angle. I wonder why I have two sets of parentheses around that. We don't need that. Okay, so again, if gravity is more than 7, then that means gravity is real high and the bird is nosediving, meaning we need to rotate that image -90 degrees, straight down. If it's greater than 5, but not less than 7, then we're just going to rotate it 45 degrees. If it's anywhere between -2 and 5, then we're kind of in a steady state, so we're just going to keep it normal. And then if it's greater than less than -2, so -2, -3, -4, -100, then we're heading upwards, okay? And that'll just be a positive 45 degrees. So let's see what we got here. Let's go ahead and run. And yeah, see how my bird is flipping up, and then if he's falling down, you'll see how he went straight down. Now, just so you know, you can fiddle with those numbers. Those are the numbers that I came up with, but that doesn't mean that they're the right numbers. And if you like a 30 degree or a 75 degree, or you want to make it a little bit more sensitive when he's turning the angle or whatever, go for it. There's nothing saying you can't. Now, I do have a little bit of a bug here that I noticed. When I click on restart, see how my bird is at this -90 degrees here? See, look at that. That's not real good. I mean, that just doesn't look pretty. So let's see if we can fix that bug. And that bug happens to be right here in this self-weighting. And basically all we need to do is we need to reset our image equal to self.image copy. Okay, so let's just double check, make sure that that runs and looks good. Okay, so he nosedives, and now he's started back up doing this. Okay. Alrighty. Well, that one actually may be kind of a short video, but I hope you enjoyed it. Next one, we are actually going to get the bird to flap. So stay tuned, and that one should be fun. Take care. Bye.